Inquizition. Hello, hello, hello. Sit down, stop talking, be quiet and shut up because it's the Inquizition Back to School special. I am your teacher, Luke Ryan. On this episode, our students will battle out over 5 rounds of questions that are either education related or taken from actual school tests or entertainment about education to see who can say they are the master of the Inquizition classroom. We have 3 teams divided into different categories today, so let's meet our players. Firstly, from the primary secondary team, and welcome to the podcast for the first time, Grant Gallacher. Grant, how are you?
I'm very good, Luke. Thanks for having me on.
You're very welcome. How were you at school?
I think I was the cheeky kid, but also the school I went to was pretty bad, so I was maybe a middling cheeky kid.
Okay, very good. And welcome back to the podcast, Phil, primary school teacher. How are you?
Yeah, very well, Grant.
Grant?
Very well, Luke. I'm sitting next to Grant. He's so radiant.
He is very
But
radiant.
yeah, thank you, Luke.
Cheeky radiance. Phil, you're very welcome. What were you like at school?
Well, I remember my teachers' names. I was a good student until I became a teenager and started listening to new metal. So
Okay.
that's why I don't teach secondary.
Very good. And also welcome back to the Inquisition, Sean. How you doing, Sean? And welcome back to Bragg.
Yeah, thank you, man. Good to be back.
How were you in school?
I was decent academically, problematic behaviorally. Helped me get away with it.
I understand completely. We're going to move to the third or tertiary level education. We have 2 players on this team, both have been on the Inquizition before. So Igor, welcome back. How are you?
Thank you, I'm good. It's a pleasure.
And how were you at school?
I was occasionally an overachieving student.
Overachieving student? Well, let's see if you can overachieve this evening with Alex Downs. Also welcome back, Alex. How are you?
Thank you, Luke. Happy to be here.
And how were you at school?
I'd say I was quite similar to Sean. I was academically pretty sound, but I felt like, I kissed a lot of ass as a cover so that I could do bad things
Catholic
behind the
school.
scenes. I think they kissed the front.
Guys, come on. My dad listens to this sometimes. And we are now going to move into adult education, and we have a new player joining the Inquizition for the first time, Carmine Rodi. Carmine, how you doing?
Hi, very good. Thank you very much.
And what were you like in school?
I was a good student, and I was especially good at being bullied. Because I was irritating bullies all the time, because I was just calling them out, and they would beat the shit out of me.
I don't know, is that somewhat justified? Well, we'll have no bullying here today as well. Also on the adult education team, welcome back, Debbie. Welcome back to the Inquizition. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. It's good to be back.
And how were you at school?
I was an absolute nerd. My mother was a teacher, so I could do no wrong.
Okay. Very good. And also welcome back to the Inquizition, Paul Venturo. Paul, welcome back.
Hello, welcome to me.
And what were you like at school?
I was good enough in school so that I could play sports. So I just did the bare minimum that I had to.
Okay, very good. So guys, you're all very welcome. So we move on to round 1, which is called Same As. This time their teams are going to get 10 questions. They get a new question about every 20 seconds. They write the answers down. If 2 or more teams have the correct answer, they get 1 point. If only one team has the correct answer, that team gets 2 points. So teams, you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Here we go with the first question. Who is known as the father of modern education? Who is known as the father of modern education?
Should be a mother. I don't know.
Who is known as the father of modern education? Okay, we'll move on to question 2. What is Newton's first law? What is Newton's first law? It doesn't have to be word perfect. A general description will be acceptable. What is Newton's first law? Okay, question 3. There are 2 answers for this, though there'll be points accordingly. So, who is the best known student of Bronson Alcott High School? Who is the best known student of Bronson Alcott High School? You will get 1 point if you can name the movie, 2 points for the character. 1 point for the movie in which Bronson Alcott High School features, 2nd point for the name of the lead character in that movie. Okay, question 4. Who lived in Britain before the Romans? Which group of people lived in Britain before the Romans?
Which part of Britain?
Which Britain?
I googled this answer after reading it in a different question, and it just comes up with one specific group of people. But I'm guessing like just kind of England, Scotland, Wales general area. It came up. Who lived there before the Romans? Okay, question 5. In weather, what type of front is characterized by a line with solid triangles along it? What type of weather front is characterized by a line with solid triangles along it?
What color are the triangles?
I'm not giving you the color of the triangles.
Wow.
But good, very good question, Debbie. Because I asked the questions here today, quiet in class.
Can you repeat the question?
In weather, what type of front is characterized by a line with solid triangles along it? I will say we have cut class early and we are sitting in Rocky O'Reilly's Irish pub in Prague. Many thanks to Rocky's for letting us record here. Okay, question 6. Named after its creator, what is the name for the library classification system first published in 1876? Named after its creator, what is the name for the library classification system first published in 1876? Question 7. The oldest university in the world can be found in which country?
Carmine speaks the answers.
It's political. This is political.
Luke, what was the question?
The oldest university in the world can be found in which country?
Continuously operating. No, I think
Okay,
it's
it's
this
got to
one.
be either.
Okay, question 8. The ancient Olympic Games were held in honor of whom? The ancient Olympic Games were held in honor of whom? Okay, question 9. Question 9. What is the difference between stalactites and stalagmites? So basically clarify which one is from the ground up, which is from the roof down.
Spoiler.
I mean, I know which one.
Well, I think we all knew that.
Mites and tides.
But it's you need to be clear on the wording.
You gotta know those mites and tides.
Yeah.
Okay, question 10, the last question of the round. There are 2 answers for this. There'll be points for both answers. In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, what are the names of the 2 other schools that compete against Hogwarts to try and win the Goblet of Fire? The names of the 2 other schools that compete against Hogwarts in the Goblet of Fire.
I think the primary side has got it covered here.
Good thing.
Okay, so let's go to the answers. Let's start with the youth team. Father of modern education, you said.
Jan Amos Kamensky.
And third level.
Jean-Jacques Rousseau.
And adults.
Comenius?
Comenius or Kamensky is correct.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
He's checked too, right?
So a point and
Yes,
a point.
Yeah.
Okay, third level team. Newton's first law, you said.
A mass not under external forces continues in uniform motion.
Okay, and the third level. Read me what you had.
We said what goes in motion stays in motion.
Okay,
Unless
and you
it's
guys?
Conservation of momentum.
Bravo.
Conservation of momentum.
What goes in motion.
I will
stays
give
in
you all a
motion.
point on that. Yeah, that's close enough.
I think it's a conservation of
That's in the
momentum.
meaning.
Scientist's face.
Okay. For the points for this one, we're only going to have 1 point for movie, 2 points for character, regardless of how many get it correct. Adult team, what's the movie that we're talking about? You got any idea for the movie?
Blind guess Karate Kid.
Karate Kid.
LaRusso.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
Breakfast Club.
None of you are correct. So I'm guessing none of you are correct with the character. The movie was Clueless. And the character was Cher Horowitz.
Okay.
We were all clueless.
Yeah, you were all clueless. Like normal school.
My girlfriend made me watch that film a week ago, and I didn't.
You should not listening.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, it's a good film.
Young Paul
Yeah, very
Rudd.
good.
Looking the same as Paul Rudd today.
There was a TV show
Okay,
based on
question
it.
4, youth team. Who lived in Britain before the Romans?
Celts.
Third
Celts.
level. Celts.
Celts.
A point and
Yes.
a point. It was the Celts guys, very good. Third level team.
There were Picts,
The
But Picts are
line with the
Celts.
solid triangles indicates what type of front?
Pressure.
Cold front.
Cold,
Warm front.
warm,
Yeah.
and
Pressure.
It's cold front. So
Yes.
that is.
That's like a color.
That's why I wanted to
It's a cold front. That's all I will take. Adult team. The library classification system named after whom?
Dewey.
Dewey, yeah. You guys have
Dewey.
Dewey Decimal.
Dewey, the Dewey Decimal System, point, a point, and a point. Youth team, the oldest university in which country?
Genoa, Italy.
You said Italy.
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 Italy, it is correct.
With
this Bologna.
Controversial, yeah, but I checked it out.
Why is it controversial?
But which one is it?
So in Italy it's
I think
controversial, and then it's controversial globally. But
Okay.
yeah,
Well, you can check out the controversy after
Which
the quiz.
city was it in? Just out of curiosity.
Bologna was
Bologna.
mainstream
Bologna.
mainstream
Genoa,
Bologna.
The real answer is Oxford, anyway.
No, it's not.
No.
After the quiz, after the quiz.
Yeah, it's coming home.
Okay,
Education's coming home.
Right, we'll edit all of that
Oh,
nonsense
there were too many.
out. Question number 8, third level team, Olympic Games held in honor of whom?
The Gods of Olympus.
Gods of Olympus, adults. You said
Athena.
Athena, and you said
Zeus.
It is Zeus.
Sorry.
Third,
Susie boy.
adults. Difference between stalactites and mites.
Stalactite is from the roof down. Stalagmites, floor up.
Okay, you guys said
We said the same.
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 And it's a point and a point. Point. Tight from the top. And finally, anyone, did you have the two schools that competed in the Goblet of Fire? Any ideas in Harry Potter? Any answers there?
Blank. We left.
Drumstrang?
Drumstrang?
And then
Anyone?
I think that actually was.
I have that
Is
one.
it? Penelope?
So
French sounding one, but I
the,
don't know.
the one you're all missing then is Bow Battles Academy and Magic.
Yes.
The other one is Durmstrang. I will give you a point on that for Drumstrang. It was a very close and very good answer.
Impressive.
So that brings us to the end of round 1, and we will go check the scores. And so the points at the end of that round, the third level and the adult team each have 7, but out in an early lead, the youth team on 9.
Take that, adults.
And so we move on to round 2, which for this special episode is called Race to the Answer. The teams will get 6 questions. Only one team can get points. That is the first team with the correct answer, and that'll be worth 2 points. If you are wrong, you are frozen out for that question. So I will read the question. You're not allowed to use calculators, and you write the answer down, put your hand up, first team gets the points. Everyone ready?
Yes.
And I will read the questions as well if you need it. Sam had 6 boxes of 16 apples. A friend gave him 13 more apples. Another friend took away 7 apples. How many apples was Sam left with?
102.
It is correct.
He was doing
So that is 2 points to the youth team. Very well done. Okay, question number 2. Your sock drawer, your drawer of socks at home, your sock drawer contains 18 white socks and 18 blue socks. How many times do you need to reach inside the drawer and take out a sock to guarantee a matching pair?
Oh,
Yes? Phil?
13.
13? No, you're frozen
19.
out. No. You guys are free to answer. How many times do you have to reach inside to take out a matching pair when you've got 18 white and 18 blue? Okay, I'll give
18
you
times.
18 times. No, the correct answer is 3.
What?
Because if you reach in twice, you might take out a white and a blue, but the next time you're guaranteed to take out either a white or a blue.
because you keep them outside.
Yes.
Okay.
I was going
So take
for,
next
it's
thing.
Without
different pair.
recombination. There's no recombination.
Question number 3. Joe Biden is president number 46 of the US presidents. Who was president number 32? Biden is 46. Who was president 32? Paul?
Polk.
It was not Polk, no.
Good for trying.
Sean?
Oh my god, I'm forgetting his name now. Wilson?
No. And the third level team, Alex, you want to guess?
Truman.
No, it was Franklin D. Roosevelt.
It has to be more than that. Damn it.
Okay, question number 4. Question number 4. Without using a calculator, multiply 35 by 29. You can use the paper, but no calculator. 35 by 29. Sean?
1015.
Correct.
This man is fast.
It is 1000.
This man is fast.
Can't do the algebra and shit. I can
Human
do math.
calculator.
Wow.
Should be working at my job.
Question number 5. Another maths question, no calculator. Divide 30 by a half and add 10. What's the answer? Sean?
70.
It is 70. Very good.
You're like a
Of course,
savant, man.
30 divided by a half will give you 60. Plus the 10 is 70. And finally, question number 6 for this round. When Ashley was 15, her mother was 37. Now her mother is twice her age. How old is Ashley? When Ashley was 15, her mother was 37. Now her mother is twice her age. How old is Ashley?
Wait, what's the question again?
When Ashley was 15,
How old is who?
her mother was 37. How old is Ashley?
22.
Ashley is 22. It's correct.
Why am I?
And that's another 2 points. And that is
Did I miss
Respect.
it?
quite a respectful effort there by the youth team. And so at the end of that round, the third level team and the adult team picked up 0 points each. So they are both still on 7. But the youth team, and Sean in particular, picked up a whopping 8 points, bringing them up to 17. 10 points in the lead at the end of round 2. So we move on to round 3, which is called Close Enough. The teams will get 5 questions where they're not supposed to know the answer, but the team with the closest answer gets the 2 points. If they get it bang on, they will get a bonus 3rd point. If 2 teams have the same answer and they're closest, they'll both get the 2 points and both possibly get the bonus as well. Students, are you ready?
Yep.
Yes. Okay, so in the Irish education system, the maximum points attainable is 625. That's based on 6 subjects, a maximum 100 per subject, and if you do honours maths, you'll get a bonus 25 points. So the maximum you can get is 625. In Trinity College, which is probably the best regarded college in Ireland, Trinity College University, for 2020, how many points were required to study classics? How many points were required to study classics? So the maximum points attainable, 625 in the Leaving Certificate. For Trinity College in 2020, how many to study classics? Okay, question number 2. Oxford University in the UK is made up of how many autonomous colleges? Oxford University in the UK is made up of how many autonomous colleges? Question 3. Charles University in Prague was founded in which year? Charles University in Prague was founded in which year? On the Wikipedia page, it lists 3 possible years, which are 3 years in a row. I'm taking the middle year as the generally accepted correct answer. Question number 4. To the nearest percent, what was Harvard's acceptance rate for the year 2020? To the nearest percent, what was Harvard University in America's acceptance rate for 2020? What percentage of students who applied were accepted?
I would have said something very similar. Okay, whatever.
And finally, question 5. Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry was founded in which century?
Come on. Come on.
Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry was founded in which century?
Why do they count Christian centuries, first of all? They believe in Jesus?
They have like all these.
I know, but they're trying to appeal to the mainstream.
He's being cheeky.
No, I think.
Really no idea.
Okay, so we all ready? I'll go around and get your answers and then we'll work out which one is the closest. So starting with the youth team, how many points to study classics at Trinity College for 2020? You said?
580.
580. Tertiary?
450.
450.
560.
560. It was 370. That is 2 points to the third level.
And Igor guessed even lower.
Yeah. I guess 300.
It was probably it was one of the lowest points requirements for Trinity College.
Like they need students.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Not a lot of interest. Law and medicine are all.
That's fair. There's not a lot of money in classics.
The money,
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
but it's hard.
Okay, question 2.
That's true.
Question 2, third level team. How many autonomous colleges in Oxford? You said?
We said 32.
32 adults.
3.
3 and 18 is 39.
Yes!
4 points to the third level.
We were going for the low one.
Let's go.
Okay, adults. Charles University was founded in which year? You said?
1340.
1340. Youth?
1364.
1364. And tertiary?
1453.
It was 1348.
Whoa!
Okay, so the adults picking up some much more points there. Youth
I
team?
had no memory of that number.
Youth team, Harvard's acceptance rate in 2020, you said?
20%.
20%. Third level?
4%.
4%. And adults?
16.
16. It was 4.6%.
Yes.
So 2 points for the third.
I don't
Thank you very much.
And finally, question 5, third level, Hogwarts, witchcraft and wizardry founded what century? You said?
We said the 12th century.
12th, adults?
17th century.
17th, and youth?
10th century.
They're old there.
One of you is bang on, and that is the youths. It was 10th
As kids, we
century.
all know about Harry Potter. So.
And so at the end of that round, the adults picked up 5 to bring them up to a score of 12. The third level picked up 6 to bring them up to 13. And the youth team picked up 3, bringing them up to 20. So still plenty of points to play for in the last 2 rounds.
Bronze medal.
So we move on to round number 4, which is called Brainstorm. The team will get the same questions with multiple answers. There are 12 answers. They get 1 point if they get a correct answer, 0 points obviously for a wrong answer, maximum 12 answers. So here we go. In the Irish Leaving Certificate, the end of high school exams, there are a number of different languages which are available for all students to take. These are curricular languages and open to all students, as I said. So for example, it is possible to take Czech, Slovak or Polish, but only if you come from those countries but are studying in Ireland. So they would not be acceptable because, for example, I wouldn't have been able to do those. So these are subjects that can be studied by any student. 12 of them, go. 70 seconds. So just as
Subjects
you're
or
writing,
languages?
languages. These are all languages that is possible for any student to study in the Leaving Cert in Ireland, excluding things like Czech, Slovak, Polish, Latvian, Lithuanian, where you can only study, or you can only do those exams in Ireland if that is your ethnic background. So while they are writing their answers down, just a quick message to say thank you for listening. We are all big fans of quizzing, so it's great to do something we love. We hope you're enjoying the podcast. The Inquizition is released every 2 weeks, so please subscribe wherever you get your podcasts from. Leave a review, 5 stars I hope. If you would like to get in touch, you can find the Inquizition podcast on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, or you can email us at inquisitionpodcast@gmail.com. That's inquisitionpodcast@gmail.com. That's Inquisition with a Z. Okay, let's get back to the show. Okay, so 10 seconds left, guys. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down, pens down. Okay, so I will call out a language, you tell me if you have it, and I will give you the point.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone ready?
Yeah.
So English,
Yeah.
Yep.
point, point, and a point. Irish,
Yeah.
Yep.
point, point, point.
Take Gaelic.
Gaelic is also fine, yeah. Ancient Greek,
Brava. Yes.
Greek.
oh, Third level, picking up on that.
We've got Greek.
Modern Greek.
Does that count?
No,
It's ancient Greek.
No, it has to
completely
be
different.
Ancient Greek.
Okay.
Normal Greek is not acceptable,
Okay.
according to that. Arabic.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah, we got
Anyone else have Arabic? Okay, youth team have Arabic as well. French.
Yes.
Okay, 3 points, one each there. German.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, point, and a point. Hebrew. Anyone? No Hebrew. Italian.
Yes.
Everyone?
Oh,
No, we didn't. No.
Sorry. I misread
Okay,
it.
so only 2 teams getting Italian. Japanese.
Yeah.
No.
Youth team got Japanese.
Oh,
Got it.
Latin.
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone got Latin?
Latin, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Very good, guys. Russian.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so third and adults getting Russian. And finally, Spanish.
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone had Spanish.
This for Japanese.
Yeah.
So the scores at the end of round 4. The adult team picked up 10, bringing them up to 22. The third level team picked up 8, bringing them up to 21. And the youth team also picked up 8, bringing them up to 28. But there are 22 points to play for in the final round. And so we move into the final round of this podcast special, the back to school special of the Inquizition here at Rocky O'Reilly's Irish Pub. This is called The Grab. The teams are given 11 questions. The first team to stick their hand up has a chance to answer. There are 2 points for a correct answer. If they get the answer wrong, the other 2 teams have the chance to answer before the first team to answer can come back in. If they don't get it after a couple of attempts, I'll get them know the answer. So this is kind of more rapid fire. Everyone ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so in what year did World War II begin? Sean?
1938.
No. Alex?
1939.
Yes. Correct. Question number 2.
Chinese.
Who sings the song School's Out? Phil.
Alice Cooper.
It is Alice Cooper. Correct.
Bravo.
Question number 3. How many bones in the adult body? How many grams?
42. I said 42.
Okay. Alex?
208.
No. Third level team, you've a chance to answer. How many bones in the human body?
But it's not who gets the closest. Only
No, only
Correct.
exact answer, yeah. Okay, anyone can answer again?
210.
Igor?
225.
No. Anyone? Yep.
210.
No. Sean?
228.
No. Okay, it's 206. Okay. Question number 4 is the film question.
Not after I break 2 of them.
Film. Question
you
number
only
4 is
need
the
more.
film question.
yeah.
Who took a day off school in 1986? Phil.
Ferris Bueller.
It was Ferris Bueller. Very well done. 2 points to you. Question number 5. What type of blood vessel generally carries blood to the heart? Carmina.
Red cells.
Igor.
Artery.
Pardon? No.
Vein.
Grant.
Vein.
It is a vein. Carries it to the heart.
Cells?
Okay.
Cells.
Question number 6.
To the heart.
Question number
That's
6.
cells.
Cat's eyes were invented in 1933. Where would you find a cat's eye? Phil.
On the road.
You would find it in the middle of a road. Question number 7. In World War II, who wrote her diary about hiding from the Nazis? Grant.
And Frank.
It was Anne Frank. Very good. Okay, I need 2 answers for the correct answer for this. Question number 8. What colours do you mix together to make purple? Sean.
Blue and red.
It is blue and red. Very well done. Question number 9. When a river cuts off a meander, a bend in the river, it forms what kind of lake? Phil.
Oxbow.
It does form an oxbow lake. Question number 10.
Even in English.
Question number 10. Which TV show featured the characters Zach Morris, Kelly Kapowski, Paul?
Saved by the Bell.
It was Saved by the Bell. And question number 11, the last question of the quiz. For the last 3 years, Forbes magazine has rated Harvard as the best US university. Which university was ranked 2nd on the Forbes list? Paul?
Yale.
No. Teams?
MIT.
Pardon?
MIT.
No.
Princeton.
No. You're all free to answer. Yep.
Stanford.
It was Stanford.
Yes.
And that brings us to the end of the quiz. So So let's look at the points at the end of round 5 and at the end of the quiz. The adult team, Carmine, Debbie and Paul, picked up 2 points in that round, bringing them up to 24. Give them a big round of applause.
Yeah.
The third level team, Igor and Alex, also, they picked up 4, bringing them up to 25. But the youth team, the primary, secondary team, picked up a whopping 14 in that round, bringing them up to a score which is the answer to the life, the universe and everything. It is 42. Our winners, masters of the Inquizition this evening, Reardon, Phil Micallef and Grant Gallacher.
Bravo!
And it goes to show that all you need is primary and secondary, and then you're done with learning anything for the rest of your life. Obviously, that is not true. But thanks to all the players for taking part. It was a lot of fun to do that with you guys. I hope you learned something. I know I didn't. Let's get back to the pub. So that's the end of this Inquizition Back to School special. Thanks very much and goodbye. Inquizition. He revolutionized the Czech language into the beautiful language it is now. That might have been Jan Hus actually.
He's the one to blame.
Yeah. No, I think that was Jan Hus and they burnt him. But he's still a public holiday as well. You need to listen in class, Igor. Biden is 46. Who was president number 42?
42?
Sorry, let's ask it again. And all those years in school when you thought you'd never need this sort of knowledge information question again, and now look at you, sitting in an Irish bar on a Tuesday evening in Prague, wishing you'd paid more attention to this nonsense.
It's incredible how the brain loses shape, just like the rest of the body. I used to be fast, and then
Alex is taking it harder than expected.
This is why.
Anyway,
You mean in the Harry Potter sort of
Lore.
lore?
No, in real life, Alex. Not really famous. Yes, in the Harry Potter cinematic universe.
Okay. The HPCU.
What are we doing with our lives?